The Secret Lives of Snails and Slugs. Written by Terry Miller Shannon. Introduction. Can you guess what walks on one slimy fruit? Here's another clue. This animal has a tongue covered with sharp teeth. Believe it or not. The right answer is the snail or slug. You will be amazed when you discover more about these creepy crawlers. Snail and slugs' bodies. Snails and slugs are much alike. They belong to a family of the animal called mollusks. The mollusk family also includes clams, squids, and octopus. All mollusks have soft bodies and no backbones, and most have shells to protect their bodies. Even slugs have a tiny shell hidden beneath the skin. Snails and slugs are also called gastropods, which means belly food. A snail or slug has one foot, which is head at one end. It seems to walk on its belly, but actually is crawling on its foot. Snails and slugs have tongues with many rows of tiny sharp teeth. Snails and slugs have 4 tentacles shaped like arms. At the end of the top, 2 tentacles at the eyes. These top tentacles are also used to smell. Slugs and snails use their bottom 2 tentacles for feeling their way along. Slime. Snails and slugs move very slowly, gliding along on their single feet. The fruit produces slime that helps the snail crawl, like sliding on a bed of jelly. The glue is sticky, so it's also how the animal climb. Slugs and snails strain through their skin, and the slime filters the water. Slime also helps protect snails and slugs. Birds, snakes, crabs, turtles, and other animals eat snail and slug, but the slime makes it difficult for these hunters because the dinner gets very sticky. Slug slime also tastes awful. Disgusting glue helps stop animals from eating small snails and slugs. Kind of snail and slugs. The first snail or slugs probably lived around 600 million years ago. Today, these are around the 18,000 kinds of snails and slugs. Some snails and slugs live on land, and others live in water. Many beautiful slugs and snails live in the ocean. Both land and water snails and slugs love wetness. If the snail or slug dries out, it will die. Snails and slugs can be as tiny as a period on this page, and the largest of the size of rabbits. Snails can have dull, bright spots or striped shells. Many sea slugs are brightly colored with red, blue, purple, silver, or yellow. Most land slugs are brown and green. One slug looks quite a bit like a fruit. It is the banana slug, which lives in the western United States. A banana slug is yellow with black spots, and it can grow as big as a banana. The list of snails and slugs. Like bears, land snails and slugs sleep through cold winters. Snails nap in their shells, and slugs sleep in holes they were dug in the dirt. In the spring, they will come out. They were very hungry after they wake up, and they need to find plants to eat. Snails or slugs spend most of their time searching for food. Land snails and slugs eat live plants, and some eat dead plants too. They rub their tongues on leaves and stems. Sharp teeth on their tongues grind off bits of plants. Sea snails and slugs eat underwater plant, sponge, and tiny ocean animals. Almost all snails and slugs lay eggs. When each egg hatches, a baby snail or slug crawls out. How long does the snail or slug live? It depends on the type and size. Small snails or slug usually live about 6 months. And large snails and slugs might live 8 to 10 years. Conclusion. Some snails and slugs can damage crops and gardens, but snails and slugs are very important. They clean up the world by eating dead plants. They provide a source of food and for birds and other animals. Now you know all about the secret lives of animals and slugs. Do you know? Many people love to eat snails cooked in butter and garlic. In some areas, snails are served in soup or salad.